Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. This video is going to be a bunch of mashed up together videos. Basically, at the end of the near raids, we opened up the weekly quest to rebuild Komra and continue the story from there on. I have no idea how many times I have to do these weekly quests in order to actually finish the story. So we're gonna keep doing this until we've actually finished it. All these videos are gonna be recorded every week. There's only one quest per week available. So yeah, I have no idea when this is gonna come out for YouTube. Hopefully, it's gonna be a couple weeks. I know that. But yeah, this is week 1. So, what's our first task? Ready to go to your doom? Get to work, are you? Good. As per the chief's instructions, your task is to gather the items and the machines left behind that might prove useful for rebuilding our village. Do you know any suitable places for this? The machines have a base deep in the tunnels. It's a ruined factory strewn with machina. Oh, that sounds perfectly forbidding. While you're out there searching, I'll get my tools ready for dismantling. I look forward to seeing the spoils of your foray. Alright. Alright, so week 1. Great. I don't know how many weeks this is going to take. Alright, let's get ourselves into the copied factory and find ourselves some salvage. Alright, where am I going? Oh, that's it? Oh, that's not far at all. So, I know the first 2 quests because I did them on my main. But then I never did anymore. Honestly, when this first came out, the first week of this of the final raid set and the weekly quest became available, I did it the first week and then totally forgot about the weekly quests until the fan fest came around and mentioned I think it was the live letter. Yeah, it was the live letter that talked about, patch 5.55 and the things that are going to be added in. And they had mentioned that mentioned a new quest is going to be available for this storyline, and that's when I remembered, hey, there's a weekly quest. So I went ahead and did the second one, and I never went back to do the third. So yeah, hopefully, well, obviously, I'm committed to the cause now, so I'll have to remember it. All right. I'll take all this, thank you very much. What the fuck? The hell? The fuck just happened? Like shit fell off my shelf. Oh, that was weird. My shit on my stuff on my shelf, my little shelf just fell on its own. It's like I got a ghost. My room is haunted. Shit broke, so that's great. Shit that I kind of really liked. Oh. I don't know how it fell. I wasn't even near the shelf. I wasn't even touching the shelf. I wasn't even close. The shelf was behind me. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'll have to super glue it, unfortunately. I really liked some of the shit that fell. Only two things fell. This small little, miniature sword. And, some glass pagoda thing. I'll have to super glue it. But, that's unfortunate. I don't even know how it happens. Oh man, this is great. I didn't care much about the sword, honestly. The thing was pretty meh. But the pagoda, that's a real shame right there. Alright. Let's see if I can finish this without having something else fall. Oh, drench my beard. I've never seen anything like this. It's not gonna summon to bring to life and strangle me, is it? No? Well, if you're sure, I'll set about studying it at once. Oh, and I should mention that the chief was looking for you. Seems he has news to share. Seems it's something dreadful, I shouldn't doubt. What's going on? Blah, you'll never believe this. Ho! Something's arrived at the village for you. From Kanog. It looks to be some kind of technological what's it. See this gold pattern here? Haven't the faintest idea, faintest how you'd read it though. This portable archive that Sylvian's built should do the trick. Huh, so that, you just play this archive at it. Well, here you go. Feel free to check it out at your leisure. You know, you might be as Kanog's up and left the village, but the fact that he's still keeping in touch, it gives me hope that he hasn't given up on us yet. So, I'll keep doing what I can. I'll keep working to change this village into a place that Kanog would want to return to. We've got lots of mountains to climb, and it's going to take a lot of time. But bit by bit, and with your help, I'm sure we'll get there. You obtain a message from Kanog. Alright. Alright, Kanog's message. I hope this message finds you. I'm going on a journey to learn the secrets of the white spheres for myself. Maybe some that will be of use to you. I'll keep a record, just in case. Oh. Man's on a mission. Alright. Alright. That's it for this week, so I will see you in, week 2. Hopefully, shit won't be falling off my shelf next time. Alright. This is week 2. We're off to the second quest. So... What does he have for us now? Ready for another foray, are you? Well, I won't be too much of a bother. What do you want me to hunt down? Excellent. Not an inexorable march towards failure. Continue. So, do you recall the machina you brought back last time? Unfortunately, they were raged far gone, and I couldn't salvage much of them. Do you think you could bring back some more of the same? Sure, consider it done. Thank you. With the bits from the extra specimens, I think we can put together something useful if we are inevitably doomed to fail. Oh, this one was different. There you go, guy. Hopefully these parts fare better. Yes, this is precisely the same as last time. This ought to suffice for our purposes. Thank you. You know, I've been feeling a bit more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards doom and gloom as often as it used to. Seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. Oh, who'd have thought? If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. Well, I should be getting back to my work. Perhaps you could report to the chief in case he has other tasks that want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. Alright, chief, what do you have for me? Lolly, just the sin I've been looking for, ho. Another one of those recording devices have arrived from Kanog. Seems the lad has more he wants to say to you. Here. When you have a moment, be sure to see what's on it. You there! Yes, the two of you! What are you doing talking non-suspiciously? What are you up to? You're conspiring to take over the village, aren't you? Just like those murderous machines. That's quite the assumption. Huh? What did I just... my head. What's wrong with you? Something's not right with Glog, and it's not quite the same sort of not right what follows if you have too many casks of ale. Well, whatever it is, it's nothing you need to worry about. I'll take care of it. Now then, was there something else you needed? How's the rebuilding come along? Is there anything I can help with? Well... Excuse me. What do you want? If you're here to mock us, have it done with it and leave us be. No, I'm not here to mock you. On the contrary, I want to join you. Ooh. I'm usually not one to get involved, preferring to observe from a safe distance while making the occasional comment to remind people of my presence. But seeing how hard you've been working for the village, I couldn't help but want to make myself useful for a change. Well, we could certainly use all the help we can get. What say, Cecil? Shall we welcome him to the crew? Why not? All hands on deck. Thank you. I'm certain you won't regret it. After that strangeness of the Glag, I wasn't sure what to expect from our dour friend, but it sure wasn't an offer to help. Wasn't an offer of help. Anyway, I'll find a moment to talk with the fellow about our plans, and when he's managed to settle in, you ought to have a word with him too. But to answer your earlier question, there's nothing we need from you right now. Only a matter of time before we call on you again, though. So kick your feet up while you can. All right. Oh, cool. So the down one has a new quest for me too. Knog. Oh, well, maybe next week. Alright. We're on collection. Let's see what Knog's up to. I forgot to mention, I brought a pod with me. It assures me that the spheres came from a different world, and their purpose is to invade the others by duplicating the machine life forms. It's weird to think that someone ours is the other world. Interesting. Alright, so that's the week 2 quest. So, we'll be back on week 3. We're off into week 3 of the Komra weekly quest line. So, Dour Dwarf, what do you have for me this week? I appreciate you letting me join you, and I apologize for my earlier rudeness. Not to make an excuse, but it's been a trying time for us all. Now, I've been pondering with the ways in which I might contribute to the rebuilding effort. While I don't have many talents, not outside of those considered normal for dwarves, such as drinking, at any rate, people do say that I have a gift of the gob. Using this gift, I have a mind to peddle wares in the outside world to earn coin to put towards our work. There's just one problem. At the moment, we don't have anything that would fetch a halfway decent price. No, we need something more unusual and exotic than our grog and automata. And as I racked my beard for ideas, it came to me. What could be more unusual and exotic than objects from another world? The machines have the machines have a base inside the crater, and I understand it's brimming with all manner of their paraphernalia. Such items are guaranteed to fetch a high price. You must need someone to venture in to retrieve them. You! You're not fussed about what I bring back. As long as it's unusual, I'm confident I can spin a sales pitch. Oh yes, those coin bags that yield more would trip over themselves or such rare curios. So, just bring back the items and leave the rest to me. Our conference will be full before you know it. Alright. It's bunker this time. So let's see what's waiting for us there. So, oh, there's like nothing up here. There's one in there. And there's one way at the end, huh? Pretty much. All right, so let's get to checking this out. Probably included this one time, and then any repeat ventures into here, I will cut out. Like what the week 2, where we had to go back into the copy factory and pretty much gather the same machine parts as we did the first week. So yeah, any repeat ventures into the raids. If it's the same items, then that would just be cut out. If they're different items that I have to get, I will leave them in there. But like for instance, if I had to gather the same items that I'm gathering this week, next week, I will shorten it next week. This thing at? Probably 2B's room, right? Yeah. Here's some tomes. Gotta go down here. Thankfully it's like right here, not all at the end. So, aha! All right, back to the mountains. Let's see if he likes where we brought him. Alright. You look what I brought you. Back from the crater, are you? Come, show me what you're able to find. Oh, strange and wondrous items all. I'll examine everything closely before I attempt to peddle them, but these ought to be snapped up but with a nary a fuss. My thanks for bringing these. Now I can do my little part for our village. Before I forget, the chief was asking for you earlier. If you have a moment, do go and see what he wants. Alright, cheap boy. What you got? What do you got for me? Lally downloads you already guessed hope, but another recording device has arrived from Knog. Here. Ooh. What's he up to? As far as I can tell, he's sending them at irregular intervals. What could the boy be up to? How can I see the same? What devices, what devious scheme are you plotting? Well, whatever it is, you won't succeed. This is my village, I'm not letting you have your way. Have your way with it. Huh? Why did I say that? Why did I feel so angry? Forget I said anything. Oh. Something's going on with him. As you can see, Glog's still behaving strangely. When I tried talking to him earlier, he all but told me to bugger off. On the face of it, you'd assume he takes exception to what I did at the meeting, but this is all a little too strange. At any rate, this is my problem to deal with, not yours. You just focus on doing your part for the cause, eh? Alright, I get it. This is all very strange. I'm curious to see where this all ends. Now, I believe this is for as far as I've made progress with on my main. I don't think I made it past the 3rd week. So, any weeks after this is gonna be all, like, completely new. Oops. Alright. Let's see what Knog's up to. Dear Cecil, I found that 2B and 9S assessed the spheres before this all started, which is why they knew about the machine lifeforms' plans to take over our world. They added their own data to that of the machine lifeforms when copies were being made, like some sort of technological virus apparently, so that they could come here and stop the machines. They were our allies from beginning to end. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so that's week 3 stuff, so I will see you in week 4. Alright, here we are at week 4. So what's our next task for the Komra restoration? Komra. What would you have me to go fetch now? I was wondering when you would come by again. The items you brought back last time are perfect, but I'm hoping to have more stock before I head to Yilmore to do my peddling. Could I tell me to go for another foray into the crater? Now, I'm assuming this plays out exactly as the last one. I'm pretty sure I'll have to fetch the same exact items in the same exact spots. Let me go in there just to double check. Because if that's been the case... Oh, there's one right there. So this is actually in a different spot. Alright. Oh, they're actually in different spots now. Because last time it took us all the way over there. Alright. You know what? Since these are different spots, because I believe I mentioned last week that if they're in different spots, I will fetch them. But if they're the same items in the same spots, I'll cut it out. But since these are in different spots now, plus it's not too bad. I mean, look at that. It's better than going all the way back down here. Heavy container, huh? You know what? Just for the added speed boost. Well, I guess by the time these videos come out, I would have already gotten Ninja leveled up. Just for the added movement speed. It's slightly faster. Not by a whole lot, but it's slightly faster. It's weird going through this place as a level 20, as a level 35 ninja. Alright, I'm assuming this is in the same exact room. Yep. It's the same tome book. So really there's only one thing that's new. That was the heavy container. Now I gotta get out of here. How do I get out? I guess I could, take me out of here. Alright. I got some more stock for you, buddy. There you are. Were you able to find anything else of interest? I got a heavy container and I got more tomes. Marvelous with this edition of this little lot. I'm right now ready to set forth. But if truth be told, I'm a little daunted with the prospect of going all the way to Eelmore, but if I have confidence in myself, and some grog is always good for that, I'm sure all will be well. Oh yes, I'll see to our wares fetch the best coin they can, prove to everyone that I'm worth more than the ale I can hold. Thanks for all your help, my friend. I'll be fine from here, and you can let the chief know as much. Alright, chief. Give me the rundown for this week. What's going on? Lolly ho there, Cessla. Oh, you're not gonna do some long-winded intro. You'll be pleased to hear another recording device has arrived. Ooh, cool. This guy, I know what you're up to. Oh yes, I can see through your ruse. You pretend to be a friend while spreading vile rumors about me behind my back. Well, you're not going to drive me out of my own village. I'd rather die beerless and dry, you hear me? Beerless and dry! What am I doing? What's going on with him? I still don't know. Dementia? Well, it seems the visit I paid Glad the other day backfired. Hard to tell if trying to reach out to him is better than not doing anything. But that's enough about Glag. Let's talk about cheerier things. Owing to everyone's hard work, the village is starting to look like itself again. This had the effect of inspiring another one of us to volunteer to help. The fellow's been wanting to speak with you, so let me call him over. Oh, who is it? Oi, Cecil's here if you wanted a word. Who's this guy? Chief, Cecila. I've always believed that our actions speak for us, but I've always respected them as dared to make things happen rather than sitting around. But sitting around is what I've been doing while you labored to rebuild our village, and it made me ashamed of myself. I want to help too, if you'll have me. Whatever problems we may have had in the past, having more comrades can be a good thing. We'll let them join us, of course. All right. I'm glad we're on the same page. Thanks for giving me a chance. I'm ready to get to work. Just tell me what you need me to do. I'll start by having a chat with the fellow and see how he can contribute to the cause. Perhaps you can look in on him later. I'm sure he'd appreciate hearing from you. Oh, cool. I guess we should take commissions from him now. Nice. Alright. Let's see what Kanag is up to. Alright, buddy. Dear Cecila, the White Spheres have ties to 2B9S's world, which is almost inconceivably advanced. I found that data there is stored by machines bearing the names of gods, and even the tiniest glimpse of the small portion of it reveals memories of the hundreds. People's memories. What does it mean? I need to know. I don't know. Hopefully you'll find out and you'll let me know. Alright, so that's it for the week 4, so we'll be back when it's week 5. Alright, we're off to week 5. So, Mr. Dwarf, what is my next task? Beyond this point, I know I've said this probably once before, but really beyond this point, I don't remember I don't know what's gonna happen now. So, new stuff. Oh, it's you. I've been meaning to apologize for my behavior at the meeting. For all my bluster, I had nothing to offer. You made me see the hypocrite I was, and I'm determined to do better. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't struggling, though. We need more automata to help us rebuild, you see, and I thought we could repurpose the ones we've got guarding the village. But when I went to shut one down, the blasted thing tried to bash my head in. Barely escaped in my beard, I tell you. Whoever programmed them did their job a little too well. You're supposed to be a mighty warrior, though, ain't that right? Think you could subdue an iron beard for me? Just to show how it's done? If I could see it once, I reckon I could do it then myself. Just watch and learn. I'm in your debt. Here, take this sack. You can slip it over an iron beard to keep it subdued after you've knocked it around a little enough. So I'm not actually going into a raid this time? Nope. I'm actually doing something completely different. Alright. One of these, huh? Just have to keep it weakened, huh? Ah! Not enough. I'll wait for Dia to whittle it down a little bit. There we go. Mine! There you go. That was easy. Bugger my beard, you took care of the automaton so quickly I would have missed it if I'd blinked. Thanks for bringing this thing back, and for the lesson as well. I reckon I've got the trick of it now. I've also come to realize something. There ain't no action so noble as one that you take for another. I'll keep that close to my heart and strive to be someone who strives for others, just like you. By the way, the chief came looking for you while you were outside the village. It seemed important, so go see what he wants, eh? Okay. Move on, sir. Lala, yet another recording device has arrived. Ho! Whatever Knog's up to, as long as he keeps sending these, we can assume he's safe and well. Anyway, here you go. Alright, am I gonna get another visit from the Elder? Yep. Oh, no, it's not the Elder. Chief? Can I speak with you for a moment? Sure, what is it? It's Glog. I ran into him just now, and he was behaving oddly. Just when you think he's angry, he suddenly bursts into tears. And the next thing you know, he's talking with you like you're an old friend. Ah, that. He's been that way since the meeting. But I'll sort him out, so don't worry. Thanks for bringing me the word, and let me know if he knows anything else. So we still don't know what's going on with this guy. Seems Glog's condition isn't common knowledge yet, but it's only a matter of time if it continues to worsen, like it seems to be doing. Sorry, I'm saying all this out loud, but it's not your problem to deal with. Just stay focused on the rebuilding. That's how you'll best help us. But I want to know what's wrong with him. Am I ever going to find out about this? Probably at the very end. Alright. And I didn't take the picture off, because I have the picture up because I have an active chat going on, so that's why it's up. And since I haven't used it in a while, I forgot to take it down. Oops. Sorry. Alright, you go to collection. Alright, Knog. What are you up to, pal? Dear Cecil, I knew it all along, really. I knew that Nog was dead, and that thing with me only looked like her. But being with her, whatever she was, it kept me alive. It made me want to go on living. If the spheres can create anything, rebuild it in our world, then surely they can grant me this. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that. Alright, that is week 5, so we'll be back once it's week 6. Alright. Week 6. What's my next task? How to catch an automaton. I don't know, it's the same shit. It's you again. Thanks to you, now got a good lot of automata helping us out. But we could still do with more. We're not too busy. Do you think you could retrieve another iron beard for us? Rest assured, you won't be doing it alone this time. I'm going to retrieve one too. When we're done, let's meet back here. Happy deactivating. Well, that's fine. I'll include this since I'm not actually going into one of the raid areas. This is fine. Alright. Whittle it down just a tad more. Okay, this should be good. There we go. Easy. Alright, guy, I need something more challenging than that. I did this last week, and sir, I'm not a fan of this. Phew, that was rough going in with your example, but I managed to shut down an automaton in the end. How about you? Great! With these additional units on duty, I'll be able to spend more time I'll be able to spend more time doing things that automata can't do. So the rebuilding, yes, that's it. Sure, that's convincing. Thanks to you, I found something I can do for Komra. But as helpful as you are, I wouldn't do to rely on you forever. No, from this point on, I want to make sure I can get by on my own when the time comes. There might be others who could use a hand though, so you ought to talk to the chief. Thanks again, be seeing you. Hopefully you have something more for me next week. Ooh, this is different. Ooh, let's get in there. The furnace is completely rebuilt. Let's get in there, ever slowly. I feel like I'm doing beast trap quests. Huh. We've done it in Hollow Cecil. We've restored Komra to the way it was. This calls for grog. Lots of it. Sweet. Does that mean it's over? But before I drink myself silly, I should put this into surer hands. It's another recording device from Kanag. After all this time, we still don't know where the lad is, but I hope he'll return as soon so we can marvel at the fine work we've done with our village. And speaking of returning, could you come with me, Cecila? There's something else I want to tell you. What's going on? Some days ago, Glag suddenly vanished from the village. Uh-oh. I rounded up a crew of my miners, and together we set out to find him. His trail led us deep into the machine's base inside the crater, to the place where we encountered that strange white orb. It was there that we found Glag, lying face down and unmoving. We rushed to his aid, but before we could do so much as roll him over, he got up and proceeded to walk off in the direction of the village, as if we weren't there. As if nothing had happened. Oh boy. Since then, Glag's been back to his normal self, as far as anyone can tell at any rate. We've no idea what brought on those bursts of strange behavior. Perhaps the man just had too much to drink. Perhaps it was something else. But whatever it was, we decided to keep things quiet and leave well enough alone. You're one of the few privy to the situation, so I thought I should let you know how it ended. I also wanted to thank you again. You truly have been a beard of gold, Cecila, and we wouldn't have been able to rebuild our village without you. The way I see it, this place is as much your home as it is ours, so no matter where you go, we'll know that there will always be a tankard of ale waiting for you here. Well, thanks. Is that it? Is that it for the mini reconstruction? Oh shit. Okay, so this must be the new quest that they added in the second part of 5.55. This must be the new one. So I believe this is the last one. I think. It should be anyway. Lally, I can't think enough. Komra's looking like its old self again. Better, if we're honest. You can see that for yourself, though, so let me tell you something you don't know. I hear that automata dwarven have been spotted about Yulmore of late. Signature frog motif and all. Now, where would those city folks have gotten their hands on artisanry like that? We certainly haven't been peddling them to outsiders, you aside. I can't think of one dwarf who might be, though. One with the right skills and little else to his name. If it is Kanog, well, I have a lot to say to him. I'm sorry for starters. And it'd be nice if he could see how far we've come. The new Komra. I'd like to think he'd be happy to hear. Anyway, seeing as you're the worldly sort, I doubt you'll have too much trouble picking up his trail in Yulmore. Let me know what you find. Alright, before I do that, let me read his last message. Alright, what is your last message, sir? For as long as I can remember, it's been just the two of us. Hardly anyone even bothered to be kind to us. We always had each other. When I was with the Nog, there was nothing to fear. What my sister wanted most was to get revenge on the world that had done this to us. I can't accept the world that got her first. I won't. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good. Why is this open? Go away. This guy. I guess I gotta go to Yulmore, huh? Man, it's been 6 weeks since we started this whole thing. Probably about as long as I kind of expected it would be. I've got gold, I've got jewels, I've got gold-plated jewels. Alright. Have you seen a dwarf? Not interested in my wares? Pity. I did see a dwarf in black though, yes. Odd little fellow. Seems some one of those god contraptions. Not quite to my personal taste, but a rare find to be sure. He placed an order as well. Paid in advance. Say, if you're looking for the chap anyway, would you save me some time to take it to him? You mentioned that he was sleeping down the derelicts. Odd lad, as I said. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the place, but fortunately he drew a map to his preferred hovel. What's happening here? It's a map. It looks like a letter. Or an invoice. That's it. He's been living here this whole time? Wait just a little longer, Anog. With the machine's technology, I can bring you back. I will. Oh boy. I'll make it work. I will. I will. I can't. What's going on? I can't. Mental breakdown? Not good enough. Never good enough. I can't. He's got psycho eyes. Oh boy. Knog is not in good shape. Nog, I can't do this. I can't live in a world without you. I just can't. Hello? Is he dreaming? I think he's dreaming, because I can see the background. This might be a dream. You're such a crybaby. At least we can see a Nog's face. A Nog? The one in... Well, suffice it to say, I'm back! Thanks to your hard work, and my innate genius, of course. Nog, I have nowhere to go. I'm all alone. That was before. You have me now. He's dreaming. And don't you dare say we have nowhere to go. There's a whole world waiting for us, Nog. He's dreaming. I saw the background. It's a dream. He's living a lie. Oh shit. What's happening here? We're all gray. Allied with Nog versus Nog. Wait. What's happening here? What is this? Oh, these are the statistics. Oh, interesting. Oh, cool. This is interesting. This marks the percentage of the people for each data center who chose. Remember back at the beginning where you had to choose who to follow, a Nog or Nog? Yeah, interesting. A lot of people follow Nog. Good lord. Everyone's like, it's all like 65, 64. Jeez. Nog, pal, I'm sorry. The majority seem to have picked your sister. I can't remember what I picked. It's been a couple weeks. It's been 6 weeks. I think I chose a Nog too, but I don't know. Oh my god. Sorry, pal. The Nog got the shaft. I mean, look at this. Good lord. God damn. It's all a Nog. Everyone picked the sister over the brother. God damn. I almost had straight 69s except for Zodiark. Jeez. Interesting. Your hot dark apocalypse. Is that really the end? That can't be the end. The end. Ending E. Huh. That can't be the end. What about me? Oh, there's his books. There's his helmet. Or hat. I don't understand a word. Much like with Nier, I don't understand anything about what just happened. What is it with anything that's revolved around Nier? It's just so damn confusing. So was that like all a dream for him or something? I don't know. god. I barely understood. I was barely able to get by in Nier Automata. I was super lost when I attempted my playthrough for the remake of what the hell's that Nier game? The recent Nier game that came out recently. I was super confused with that. And this is no better. Like, what the I was expecting something different. Like a happy ending or a reunion or something. Maybe he'll pop up here. Maybe my understanding would be better if I actually went back and played Drakengard. Since Nier is based off a joke ending of Drakengard. But probably not, because I'll still probably be just as confused. If the fan base themselves are confused about the whole thing. Alright, maybe I'll get a surprise reunion. Don't keep me in suspense. Oh, did you find Kannog? I found his workshop, but I don't know where he's gone. That's disappointing. Still, I appreciate you letting me know that all the same. What's that you have there? Some kind of fancy mead? Kannog. But what's it for? Aside from the obvious, I mean. Oops. Definitely do not want to skip this. I think he'd appreciate it if you pass it on to the woman who was injured. Yeah, let's do that. I will. I only wish things hadn't turned out like this. What happened to the village was bad enough, but then everyone was at each other's throats, and Anog and Kannog were gone. Don't even get me started on the Glag debacle. Yeah, what was up with him? Are we never gonna get an answer on that? Come on, you can't do this with the Elder and just, hey, he's better now. We don't need to investigate. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I keep turning it all over my head, but I see nothing wrong, nothing but the mistakes we made. And I wonder, how can any of us be sure that we won't make a mess of things again? Maybe we can't. Maybe we just try to remember every single day about how bloody wrong you probably are, and we learn to live with that. Maybe that's the only answer we get. What's this? Way of the world? Oh. Are you really gonna leave it like that? Are you serious? You gotta be joking me. No way. I still have questions. Do I get anything out of this? Wait for the damn data to load. What is this? Witness the Dark Apocalypse? Oh, I still have so many questions. Seriously? You're really gonna do this to me? Alright. Typical Nier. Alright, but I guess that's the end of the Komra restoration weekly quest. It took 6 weeks to do, but you know, I wish I had a more satisfying ending, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Shit. Oh god. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you're just as confused as I am. If any of this makes sense to anybody, please let me know, because I can't make sense of it at all. But yeah, I will see you all in the next part. Later.